Hi, Matthias. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you all. Thank you for watching. And I just wanted to come online today to share a little bit about my own story, as I've been asked quite a lot, and I'm always being asked about how did you come to Amsterdam, and also how I actually started teaching yoga. So you might know me from the yoga classes, you might have been coming to some moon circles, so I'm hosting new moon and full moon circles. But I'm not sure how many of you know that I used to do something completely different a few years ago. And I've actually completely changed my career and transformed my career in the last 4 to 5 years. So it's taken quite a while. It's been quite a journey, probably slower and more difficult than it could have been. But I did it. And since last year, I'm actually now working full time, doing what I love, which is teaching yoga, and I'm coaching. But so I actually just wrote a whole blog post about my whole story. I recorded an amazing video, so I'm gonna share this with you. But I just wanted to let you know a little bit about it, and then you can also read the blog post and find out more. But basically, what I used to do was I used to work as a designer and art director for many years. So originally back in Vienna, and then I moved to London, and I was for 9 years living in London and working there in the creative industries, which was very exciting in the beginning and lots of fun. But on the other hand, also very fast-paced environment and very stressful in many ways. And because obviously London is a very busy city, so there's a lot of people, everyone like commuting to work. And also I realized after some time that actually being in the office the whole day was felt really exhausting for me, especially as I was getting more and more into my spiritual practices. I think I just became more sensitive to the energy, and I felt really drained in the end of the day. And also being in front of the computer the whole day, even though I love designing, was actually not really what I wanted and wasn't really making me happy. And then I started doing the teacher training maybe like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. No, it must be longer. Yeah, 6 years ago. Sorry. I was like, ooh. And yeah, and that really changed a lot. That was kind of really a life-changing journey for me. And I started to go deeper into my own spiritual journey. I discovered that I actually really loved teaching and that people were getting a lot out of it. So I started doing it more and more on the side. And then I started my own brand, Moon Tribe, which some of you might know. And at some point, it just felt harder and harder to keep going into the office and to keep doing what I used to do, because I had changed so much, and I had changed so much that I just didn't really feel the right thing anymore. And I don't know who of you resonates, or who of you is maybe in a job right now where maybe you've been doing it for a long time, or you've invested a lot of time into it and you studied and you worked hard to get there, but at some point it's not really right anymore. And I feel that's also okay, because we change, and life is all about growth and all about evolving constantly. So, for example, for me, I've been teaching full time now since last year, and I'm also coaching only since beginning of last year. But it feels so exciting and so fulfilling for me. So I really love doing it. And the best thing for me about it is that I can see really the transformation in people directly. Like, I used to do a website and spend so much time on it, and I would never actually see if anyone enjoys it or if it helps anyone. But now I can see the direct impact of what I'm doing for people, and I know that it is deep, and also what my students are sharing. And with my coaching, I see huge transformation in the people I'm working with. So I'm very, very grateful to be able to do that. And yeah, obviously the whole transformation itself of doing something completely different was quite a journey. And looking back, so today when I wrote this blog, I really realized there were moments where I really had to make bold decisions and be quite courageous. And there's this saying, you have to leap and the net will appear. So at some point you also have to make this leap and this jump, and then everything starts to fall into place. But what I also wanted to share, because obviously it has been my own journey, I have learned a lot along the way. And I feel also this year, with the whole situation that we're going through, with the whole transformation that we're going through this year, I feel a lot of people are questioning their life now on a deeper level. So, and I'm hearing from so many directions, like people are making really big decisions this year about how they want to move forward in their life, what really matters. And obviously one area of our life that is changing a lot as well is the way we work. And I think there's a lot of movement going on in companies, there's a lot of movement going on in offices, in working from home, and things might feel quite uncertain, maybe from the side of the company, that some of you maybe not really sure about. Is your job still safe, or what's going to happen? Is my industry going to exist? Like, we're moving through a big transformation. And then also maybe from your own inner motivation, maybe some of you are realizing that actually this is not really what you're passionate about. And so just to give you some context, I have actually since beginning of July, I've been working with my own coach, an amazing coach from Los Angeles. And I've been doing a program with women around the world who are all entrepreneurs. And it really helped me to get more clarity on how I can, like really serve people and really support people, especially this year as there's so much happening. And so I've also kind of focused my coaching now a bit more, and I feel really good about it. So I was before kind of doing general life coaching, which I think is great and I can help a lot with it. But I feel actually my strength is really in helping in deep transformation. So I'm now doing transformational coaching. So when we're going through a big change in our life, and especially I just designed a beautiful new program which is all about helping when you want to make a big change in your career, because this is what I've done. And I know that if I've done it, you can do it as well, or anyone who wants it and puts their mind onto it. And so what I can really offer now is guidance and support in this time. And I've learned a lot of amazing tools and practices along the way from different directions, and maybe in a little bit slower way than I can now share in a much more structured way. So I've just designed this new program, and it's called Live Your Passion and Purpose. And so I'm very excited about it, because I think that's so beautiful and that's so exciting when we actually live our passion. And by that I mean actually do something you're passionate about, because we spend so much time at work. I mean, it's not just like a small part of your life in the end. It's like, think about all the time and energy we spend at work. So for me, since I'm doing what I'm really passionate about, it doesn't really feel like work anymore. I feel nearly I need a different word for it, because work has all these connotations. And actually I love doing it. I'm doing it on the weekend. I'm, getting inspiration all the time. I feel very creative, like even doing this right now and connecting with you. And then I also hear from people that they felt inspired, or it helped them. So for me, it feels so meaningful and it feels so beautiful. And that's also then connected to the purpose. So I believe that we're all here for a reason, and there's a reason you are here on this planet. And following this is the right direction to follow your purpose. And so I'm very passionate about guiding and helping to discover what it is, because I know it's there for all of us. And also I know that when we are actually following it, we are being supported in a major way. So you don't have to do everything yourself. Imagine the whole universe is supporting you. It's going to be easy. Once you know what you're meant to be doing, it's going to be super easy. So that has been my experience. So actually, just to complete with my story, when I moved to Amsterdam, the doors were opening in so many ways I could never have expected, I could never have planned, I could never have anticipated. And it's just quite incredible, and I'm very, very grateful. But yeah, so basically I'm now offering a new program, and I've designed this new program to guide women who are going through a big transformation at work, or they would like to make a big transformation and are kind of feeling stuck. And I've spoken also with many women who are in this situation, and a lot of them are basically lacking clarity and not really sure how to move forward, and have some ideas but not really sure if they can do it, what they're supposed to do, if they can make money with it. And I feel also being in this only in your own head is not easy, because sometimes, just in your own head trying to make the decision is quite hard to find clarity. So I have a lot of tools and practices I can bring in and to support. So long story short, I'm super excited to be offering this. And if you resonate with this, or if you feel that it's kind of connected to where you're at right now in your life, or also if you know someone, if one of your friends is like struggling at work and really not enjoying what they're doing, please send them my way. And you can just send me a direct message, just say, hey, I would love to chat more. And I would be very happy to connect and just see where you're at and see if I can support you, if that would be a right fit for you in any way. And just see what happens basically. But I want to let you know, and I will also share the link so you can see how that resonates for you. So I would love to hear from you, and thanks so much for tuning in, and sending you much love. And I will come back soon. Have a beautiful evening. Much love to all of you. How to do this now? Yeah.